Hello and good evening to you all. My name is Keziah Hidalgo, and I'm running to be your External Vice President for the 2018-2019 school year. First of all, being on the executive board for Troy Philippines this past year has been such an incredibly rewarding experience. As your current programming director, I learned so much about what goes on behind the scenes in order to ensure each of our events run successfully. Whether it be GM Retreat, KAA Reveals, or Banquet, there really is a collective effort to make sure that each member's experience is the best that it can be. The biggest thing I can take away from serving on this board this year is that no matter what position we serve, first and foremost, we are all leaders. It is up to us to lead by example. As someone who joined Troy Phi my very first semester at USC, I could give you an entire list of the people who I looked up to throughout my time here and why I looked up to them. My only hope is that one day I can be that person for someone. There is nothing I want more than to come full circle and leave my own lasting legacy during my final year here. That being said, because I love Troy Phi and because I believe in this community, this family, this Tahanan, I know we are capable of being more. I want us to be visible. I want us to expand. How many Filipinos do you know at USC who aren't a part of Troy Phi? Or haven't even heard of it? Personally, I wouldn't be able to count. My two main goals as your future EVP would be to recruit more members and to increase our retention rate. In order to achieve these goals, I think first of all, we need to be more visible as a community. This means getting Troy Phi involved in other things around campus through community service events such as Trojan Dance Marathon, or organizing external events with other clubs, for example, our events with the Hawaii Club and Hillel this past semester. The more that our presence is highlighted on campus, the more that we can expect to grow. Look at how many people came to our PACN this year. I know we all have connections in social capital. It is our job, however, to implement those connections and use them to our advantage. Second, I also want to focus more on the integration of new members into our club. This involves following up with people we meet at the involvement fair, personally inviting them to our events, and not just through Facebook invites, and taking the time and opportunity to really get to know each individual. I believe that by welcoming people and showing them that we are actually interested in getting to know them, we can achieve better results. It can be difficult to join new clubs, especially clubs where it seems like everybody already knows each other. But honestly, it only takes one person. One person can set off a chain reaction. They introduce themselves, they ask you about yourself, they introduce you to their friends, they invite you to this event, they invite you to that event, they invite you to celebrate their birthdays, then they invite you to Vegas. That is how clubs in this club are started. It takes one, and I challenge all of you to be that one. In addition to recruitment and membership development, another one of my responsibilities as EVP is to maintain relationships outside the university. Growing up in Stockton, which has a very large Filipino community, I have a lot of Filipino friends who have also gone on to become leaders of their own respective Filipino clubs. In the past, I have been able to use these friends as resources for Troy Phi. For example, Assassin was an idea from my best friend at UC Davis. I have also been attending PCN since I was a sophomore in high school, and have been playing mini friendship games since I was a freshman in high school. Another goal of mine is to hype up friendship games, which is arguably one of my favorite TP events, and I honestly wish it received more credit. I believe that I have the energy and excitement to pull off a good show with the help of our social chair and make this experience more enjoyable for all of our members. This year, I would like to implement better efforts to coordinate all of the events, or to coordinate this event, and encourage all of us to go to the after party. This is one of our biggest external events, considering almost all of the Filipino clubs on the West Coast are present. And I think there is more to be gained than what has been in the past. I would also like to think that my personality is well suited for this position. I'm social, outgoing, friendly, and I think a great communicator. I'm easy to get along with and make friends very easily with people from outside schools and organizations, for example, LMU. Lastly, I am very open to learning. Through this position, I want to branch out of TP and more so into the local community. If elected, I'm looking forward to collaborating with the future community and culture chairs to make sure that our members are also being culturally enriched and involved within the Filipino community of Los Angeles. There is so much I know that we can accomplish, and I'm excited and with you guys every step of the way. I want you all to know that I give 100% in everything that I do, especially when it comes to something that I'm passionate about, TP. Thank you again to everyone for being a part of my USC experience, and I hope you continue to let me be an instrument in shaping yours during my final